Alright, sum number 2. Sum number 2. Alright, I'm going to read from the book. There were 5,706 people watching a dragon boat race. Again, all this race, this, that is not important, okay? You don't have to worry about all that. 3,860 of them were adults. So you know the total number of people watching the race. You know 3,860 were adults, okay? Now, there were 597 girls in the crowd. How many boys were there? Now, this is a bit confusing because they do not tell you in order what to do. So, there's a trick question over here. They tell you the total number of people. They tell you how many adults. That means, then they tell you how many girls. Alright, so it's trick. Alright, so the first thing is, they tell you the number of adults. Right? So, what is the remaining? If there are certain adults, then remaining is what? Children. Common sense. Okay? The remaining are children because they are telling you how many girls. Right? So, of course, the balance of the people are children. Okay? So, first you have to find out how many children. So, again, write down number 2, right? Yeah, number 2 in the margin. Alright? Now, for this one, please leave a line, then write number 2. Leave 2 boxes and draw a bar of 8. 8 boxes, okay? 1 bar only. 8. Alright? Then count 5 and draw a line in the middle. Okay, so the total bar is 8. Then you count 5 and first you draw the big bar. Okay, then you can, first you draw that. Then you draw the line in the middle after 5 boxes. So this side is adults. This side is children. Okay, now we know the total number. Yes? Total number we know, right? What's the total number?
5,706.
Yes. The total number is 5,706 people altogether. Out of that, the adults are 3,860. And we don't know the children. So, what do we do? Looking at the bar. Plus or minus?
Minus.
Minus, because it's on the opposite sides. Okay, so I'm going to draw a working column. So 1846 children. So statement. There were 1,846 children. Alright, now this is the first part of the question. The second part is how many boys are there. Alright, so first, in order to find out how many boys, we first have to find out the total number of children. Correct? So then you leave 2 lines and 2 boxes from the margin. And you draw a box of 8 again. Alright? So now we are going to do girls and boys. Alright? So girls is 3, boys is 5. Girls are less than the boys. So girls is 3, boys is 5 boxes. Now we know the total number of children is 1846. We know the girls is 597. But we don't know how many boys. So again we will minus 1846 minus 597. So, statement. Alright? Okay? Any questions? No? Is it clear?
Yes.
Alright? Okay. The last sum for today. Turn the page in your course book. Sum number 3. Alright? Now I'm going to read and highlight the keywords. Mr. Lee paid 2,025 for a tour to Europe. Mr. Poon paid 420 more. Highlight for 420 more. Then Mr. Lee. How much did Mr. Poon pay? How much did they pay all together? Highlight all together. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to write down the names of the people first. Okay? So there is this is number 3, sum number 3. Okay, there is Mr. Poon and there is Mr. Lee. So write down the names first. Then we will draw the bars. Now who is more, Mr. Poon or Mr. Lee? Who is more? Who has more? Who has paid more?
Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee.
Okay, I read the question again. Huh? I read the question again. Mr. Lee paid 2,025 for a tour to Europe. Mr. Poon paid 420 more than Mr. Lee. So who paid more?
Mr. Poon.
Mr. Poon paid more. So Mr. Poon's bar is 6 and Mr. Lee's bar is 4. Okay? Then we fill up the numbers. Now we know how much Mr. Lee paid. He paid 2,025. We know the difference between Mr. Lee and Mr. Poon, 420. We don't know how much Mr. Poon paid, and we don't know what is the total they two paid. Alright? So, step A, or rather, first one, A, you have to find out how much Mr. Poon paid. Now, how will we find out that? Look at the model. Where are the numbers? Look at the model. Children, 1 minute. You can continue later. First, look at the model. Where are the numbers? Both on one side. So, we have to find out the other side. What do we do? Yes. What do we do? Plus. Both these numbers are on this side. So, we are going to plus. Now, this is money. So, you need to put the dollar sign. Now, you may not have space. So, squeeze the numbers a bit if you want. Okay? You may not have space. Alright, so the answer is, again, must put dollar sign, okay? Please remember. Alright, so the statement is Mr. Moon paid The second step or the second B is how much did they pay all together? When you say all together, what will you do? Plus. So I'm going to plus both the numbers. So the answer is 4480. Statement. They paid $4,480 altogether. And you draw a line.